Party up, late night, strip pole, take flight, strip pole, by the get lit, watch side from the top down to a split, never care what a nigga say, something never ever mean nothing, cause a hater just gonna hate, and I'm ball, I'ma always get money, I'ma come through stunting, I'ma have me a good day. Hey, I'm looking forward to this
Oh,
one,
man. I'm Clayton Gutzmore. This is the AV Club Sound Check, broadcasting live for Lauderdale. We have West Side First here. We're about to hear some few bars, learn who this rapper is, and also we're just going to have a really good conversation. So, first of all, let's go with that name. What or who is West Side First?
All right, so when I decided to make music, one of the first things, of course, that you got to come up with is your name. Like, who are you? What does it stand by? So initially, I had a different rap name in which I was incorporating my dad's nickname, and I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. So I took the West Side from there. So I used to go by Tony Westside, but then I got to a certain point because starting off, I made music with my brother. We ran as Struggle First, and I really learned exactly how to carry myself as far as an artist through that. And going into the next phase of my career in which I knew that I needed to be more setting the tone for myself, I decided to drop the Tony because I didn't want it to be remembered or to hold anything to as far as my father, because as far as growing up, yeah, we was, tight when I was young, but there was a certain point where I moved, and once I moved, the relationship is what it is, but, I don't hold nothing against them. But at that point, I decided I wanted to go as West Side First. Also, the first came from me just feeling like to always put myself first. Because the type of person I am, I'm big on people. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you may need, if you're going through it, I'm one of them type of people. You come to me, we talk about it, and I just have to remember, I had to tell myself, in a sense, don't ever put yourself behind someone else. You get what I'm saying? You're always the important. Of course, it's great to be a people's person and to help, because that's what we all here for. We all here to help each other in whichever way and endeavor that we're trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Depending on whether you're just a friend and you're just giving somebody that motivation that they need every day to get to what they want to be, whether you're a family member and you're just being there supportive of them, of maybe the things they're going through in life, or just, it could even be a coworker. You know what I'm saying? You see this person every day. It's okay to just say, you all right? You good. But always put yourself first at the same time.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing that.
Mm.
Hey, let's talk about the music. What message you want to send through the bars?
My message as far as bars is always tied into past experiences, or in a sense of not necessarily mine. It could be because I'm a people's person. So I talk to a lot of different people, close with a good handful. I wouldn't say that I have a real big circle, but just from different stories or different things that I've encountered in some form of fashion, whether it's me being a listener or me dealing with it, you know what I mean? And just taking life experiences and always using it in a form where it's relatable in a sense. You get what I'm saying? So.
Gotcha. Now, what the struggles with your father and also with you being a people person, how does that help you create the music?
As far as the issues, as far as like the struggle coming up with my dad, I would say that now I've gotten away from it. Starting off, that was kind of, in a sense, my first energy source, I would say. You know what I mean? So you use that to say, okay, you just started out. You don't necessarily know exactly what you want to be as an artist when you first start. So in the beginning, it's really just raw emotions, things you didn't experience. And then from there, you kind of get an idea of what the sound would be like, exactly who you would be as an artist. So after towards the beginner phases of my career, I started to see other things that I want to do. And that's when I separated from the father part. But as far as relationship-wise, a lot of people, we've all connect. I talk on the Tip of the Check podcast, and that's one of the bigger topics that we normally talk about on the show. You know what I mean? Experiences. And it's just, I like relatable music. Everything has a time and place. You got your music that's more so rah, you know what I mean? And it's cool, But as far as my sound is more like mellow vibe, you know what I mean? And it's diverse at the same time. So I do R&B feel, but at the same time, I could also get more lyrical rapping and just different vibes and feelings you may get.
I see. Let's talk about that. I want to hear more. You said that you like to make relatable music. So inform me, how is your music relatable?
In the sense of relatable, so in this past year, I've consistently dropped more than my frequent years, from Same Thing to all the way to my Nymph project that I made that has that R&B feel.
Your what project? Say that again. Nymph project.
Yeah.
Ooh, tell me that.
So the Nymph is not in my feelings. So the project is just big, but the funny part is it contradicts it because each song is just R&B type feel rap songs. So it's just something I play off of a concept. So whenever I make those type of energy feeling songs, that's where I'm pulling from, the Nymph.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, you must say knife wrong. Like, wait.
Nah. It's just the abbreviations, not in my feelings.
No,
Yeah.
very, very interesting. Hey, let's focus on people for one more moment. What are people's reaction to the music? And I want to go with just friends and family first. Like, you're now adopting the persona as a rapper. How are people responding to it?
All right, so as far as responding to the music, it's funny because I'm really hard on myself as far as critiquing myself. So I'm a Virgo, so I'm overthinking at the same time. So someone will tell me, yo, this sounds great. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know if you're being 100% with me. So I'll critique my music so much, and that's why I feel like consistently it's progressing for the fact that I'm more hard on myself than others, as far as my music. But so far I get good reviews. People feel like I've definitely pushed the envelope as far as from when I first started. And I think it's more so just me understanding my sound more. But I'm definitely getting good reviews as far as music so far.
Excellent. Now you're saying the fact that you're progressing with your sound. Now, where are you trying to take this? Where are you trying to take this progression?
Progression. As far as my sound, I really want to create a vibe in a sense where it's like more so when you hear this, it's a certain feeling, and when you feel that, you think of me. In a sense, I want to be a feel in a sense in music. So whether that's creating my own niche and a sound where they would say, just like how Migos changed the game, just like how Lil Baby's changing the game, just like how Drake changed the game, and so on and so forth from Outkast. To just creating something. I want to make something different.
Something different then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, I want to hear something different with your next freestyle. But first, please, tell them where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on all streaming platforms at Westsides First. So Instagram is at Westsides First, Facebook at Westsides First, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, all of them. You can find the same thing.
All right, excellent. We're at the AV Club's mic check. I'm Clayton Gutzmore. We're at Westside First. About to go ahead and turn this thing up one more time. Westside First, please break down that freestyle.
Yeah. Westside.
Surfer.
Yeah. Dreams of me cruising around the southern coast, thinking about the real ones support me, the ones I love the most. I've been chasing this feeling, I hope we stick together. Wanna see us get to the millions, we gon' be rich forever. Turn my life to a fantasy, always been the plan. Running bare feet in the streets to bare feet in the sand. I ain't Captain Hooks, talking whipping that Peter Pan. Ain't too many, blew out my city like it's the Neverland. Fuck all you different, yeah, I'm the better man. Pull the plug on you tripping, I ain't settling. Trying to take it to city, places I never been. In and out of country, they speaking sorry, don't understand. Running around the globe, I'm running it like a relay. Last around the globe. Dreams, you won't find me in my feeling. I'm grinding to finally live out all the visions I've been getting like.
I felt it.
My bad.
My God. Let me pull a flex. Crazy. Crazy.